Access to childcare can be so difficult for so many families in our state, and I've been digging deeper into this and found that the lack of options is actually now one of the leading reasons why women are leaving their jobs and professions or not able to start working. The Colorado Department of Labor shared data with me from last year, found that childcare problems are at their highest point in the last 20 years. That could be anything from finding an open spot, affordability, and finding quality care. The head of Colorado's Department of Early Childhood gave me some perspective on how long this problem has lasted.
It's heartbreaking because I went through it 40 years ago with my own children and was fortunate enough for United Way to assist with my childcare until I could fully afford it, with 3 young children under the age of 4 and a husband who was working in education. So we didn't make a lot of money.
Designed to help out in lower income families to get into childcare is actually going through some pretty massive issues right now. These are the families trying to get into CCAP, dealing with freezes and wait lists instead. Allie Jenner-John talked to a young mom about the sacrifices she is now making.
For some here at Hope House,
Push. Good job.
the feeling of hope is starting to dwindle.
I don't know what's going to happen to her. I'm not going to be able to control certain outcomes.
Moms like Rosario Chavez Avila left with no childcare, now 10 months into the freeze of the Colorado Child Care Assistance Program, or CCAP.
Pretend, mommy. Oh, whoa, whoa, be careful.
Rosario had her daughter Yetimi at just 19 years old. Yetimi is 1 now, and with no early intervention, Rosario worries about her daughter's development.
She's not going to be able to be at the same level as the kids that are already in EL or have already had the opportunity to be in a classroom.
Not to mention Rosario's own to-do list, her goals.
I don't get to work in school without feeling another pressure on top of it.
That's because under the Biden administration, rules changed, and states, including Colorado, were told they need to pay more to cover the actual cost of childcare. Founder of Hope House, Lisa Stevens, says our state couldn't make that happen because we just don't have the funding.
So CCAP is not accepting any new enrollment, and that means that 100 brand new teen moms to our programming next year will not be able to access childcare, which is terrible for our mission.
She says it's bad for families and it's bad for budgets.
We're facing about a $600,000 shortfall for our budget just this year and about $700,000 next year.
See? Cheese.
Now, all Rosario and Yetimi can do is wait.
We can't create an America, I guess, the American dream without affecting our future, and our legacy is them. And if we don't start off from the ground up, then we don't have a foundation, and they're our foundation.
So we're inside one of the classrooms right now here at Hope House, and I was just talking to some leaders here. They say they can hold about 100 young kids and toddlers here, and right now they only have about 40. So we know there's room, progress that can happen in the coming days, weeks, months, years, if that's what it takes. Now, we also know lawmakers right now are debating Governor Jared Polis's proposed budget, and Anusha, a spokesperson for the governor's office, tells me that in that proposed budget, they suggested shifting some state federal child care dollars to cover CCAP.
Yeah, and we know that CCAP is being asked to reimburse these daycares more with more money. But with that shutdown opening, Allie, they're hoping to kind of renegotiate to maybe pay more, but not as much so that they can help more families. But on the flip end, it's about how much money will the daycares get for the care that they're giving.
Exactly, and I think that's a question we have to wait to see to get answered. But I will say also that while speaking to the governor's office, that same spokesperson tells me it's all about being able to communicate with the federal government right now. Hopefully now with the government reopening, they'll be able to have those communications. We know, Anusha, that they submitted a waiver to help shift some of those funds. We'll see what happens again as time goes on.
All right.
Live in Denver, Allie Jenner-John, Denver 7.
All right, thanks so much, Allie. Now, there is a new resource that could help out families, at least in Denver. A new online hub is designed to help people find resources like childcare and after-school programs. Denver Mayor Mike Johnston is sharing more details later today.